Well, when people first heard about um, Lifeworld Design, one of the first questions that people often ask is like, why do we need it? What is it? So I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Um, Back in like 2010 to around 2012, like during those couple of years, I had a lot of people coming to me asking about how would I um, help them or how could I help them uh, uh, do their work in career counseling better. So when I try to learn more about career counseling and what people are doing, when I talk to the counselors and students that they're counseling, I realize that like career counseling actually is a very much a misguided concept because you cannot really talk about one's career in isolation, and you always have to locate your career choices and decisions within the overall context of your life. And this is why I came up with this idea of life world design. The concept of life world originated from German phenomenology. And I'm not going to get into the philosophical details of the system and bore you with like long expositions on key concepts like time, space, embodied self, and others. And instead, I'm going to like give you like a sort of a simplified um, um, understanding or configuration of the concept of the life world. If we refer to the life world as the sum total of your experience as a human being within this world that you are living in, right? Then your life goal typically would have like three areas. One is like the area of work. Mine can be like career, like job, occupation. And then the other area is relationships. It can be like a relationship with like people, like we call them interpersonal relationships. It can be like family, loved ones, partner, like intimacy, friends, um, so on. And can also be social relationships. You're not relating to necessarily particular people, but you're relating to a social reality. It can be like a community, society, an institution, a profession, um, or even like a social tradition. It can be like a church. It can be like a profession like law or medicine or psychology or social work. So you also can have like relationships like with people, like not with people. You can have like relationships, say for example, with animals. For some people, the relationship with animals are more important than the relationship with human beings. Uh, and then some people will be like relating right to um, some aspects of the natural order. Like people say, for example, feel a strong sense of connection to like maybe the landscape or a particular area of the world. They can also be like more concerned about, say, environmental protection, climate change, uh, and that is also a relationship, right, with the world. And people obviously can also form relationships like with more abstract ideas, such as like art, nature, spirituality, and things like that. So that is the relationship area. The third area is the area of self. So, well, in a way, we all know what ourselves are, but like in also very real sense, a lot of us don't even know who we are, what we are. So the self is a very interesting area at night. Like, so a lot of people spend a lot of time learning about oneself, trying to gain self-understanding. And some people talk about like self-development. Some people talk about like self-improvement. And if we look at the life that we're living, very often we are spending a lot of time and energy and maybe money and resources on like making ourselves feel better about ourselves, improving our self-image and improving our self-esteem. And a lot of work that I do in human service and in psychology and mental health and psychotherapy is basically helping people to achieve a better sense of self in terms of like self-efficacy, a better self-image, self-esteem. So those are ideas connected to the self. And before I end this segment, I would also introduce a set of concepts that are also closely connected with the self. And in my analysis, I put it like within the area of the self. Those are strivings or quests in human life that we sometimes refer to as holistic or transcendental. So holistic meaning something that involves your whole self, right? Some people can find themselves like totally involved in like a project, right? In a pursuit, like it can be a aesthetic pursuit, it can be like poetic pursuit, it can be like political or religious. And in that particular domain, like which can be holistic, it can also be transcendental, right? Transcendental simply means that it takes you beyond yourself, right? If you're working towards or you're striving towards something that is like perceived to be more important, bigger than yourself, it takes you beyond your own limited, finite experience. Like, say, for example, a lot of people had historically sacrificed themselves for political ideals, religious ideals, spiritual values, or aesthetic pursuits. So those are human activities that are grounded in the self, but it also takes us beyond oneself. So those are the three areas, right? Again, your work, your relationship, and yourself, right? Three main areas in your life role. And when we want to like work in a well-informed and well thought out direction towards like a better life, high quality of life, and a better state of being, we need to be paying attention to all these aspects of our life.